spin on digital highways. Lenny's at the helm through neon lit byways.
Welcome back to Alternative Reality Gaming. I'm your host Lenny, and if you're lucky, one of my furry co-hosts will join us today. Your stream will begin shortly. Enjoy. Alright, welcome back. We are going to be playing Out of Ore again today, continuing on with my hidden Scandinavian base. Does this tree smell funny? Alright, well, fuck that. Let's go into the hidden Alice in Wonderland base that you have to smuggle through this little hole here, and then you got a hidden doorway. I am just starting this, so it is very unfinished. I need to put roofs on so that the ceiling stops collapsing. Um, it's a very slow process. I thought like it would be big sections falling or something. It does actually fall. There's little sections, you'll see like a dirt chunk fall, and then a little bit of the ceiling will change. It's not crazy, but it's there. So we are gonna finish this all in if we can. I have my hopper over here that I have to finish digging out, as well as finishing putting in the coal chute. So we need to make sure these all face the correct directions, otherwise that's not gonna work right. And then put in my coal chute. Which should drop the coal onto this lower one, and then I can then use this chute to drop it out the bottom. And then we need to use another small hopper. So we're going to do hopper. And then we need another power input. Power input. And it doesn't need to be all that fast because it's only for the coal. So now we can hook. Oops. We need to make sure this goes the right direction for one. So it's going to go that way. And then we're going to put a power input on that. And as you can see, I need to finish digging. So we're going to whip out the dynamite and sink it in the ground right where we need some holes. I was almost deep enough. That was a pretty good guess for what it was. Alright. That should be enough. We can do grid build again. So now that we have our friggin' power port here, we can kind of cover this up. And I think what I want to do for this is we're going to buy another door, actually. This is going to seem kind of silly, but we're going to buy another steel door that's only my size. And we are going to place that right here. And actually, yeah, I don't want to use any more dynamite. So we're going to dig this out a little bit, right? Meow. Make it that I can drop down and access this panel. And we got to dig this a little more so I don't get trapped. And that's good. And then from there, we're going to use walls just to temporarily deflect any of my trucks from falling in here, and it'll make it a little bit easier for me. And then now we can also take, because this is back here, we need to go this direction to get to a storage area for the coal chute. So coal chutes right there. We're gonna place one there. I'm gonna blow it up first so we know where we're at. Not too bad. Let's continue on. Get rid of some of this coal that's in my way. But that was a pretty good shot for just kind of guessing there. And then from there, we need storage. I think we're gonna use this one. Will it attach directly to a hopper? Yes. So there's that. We are all set to go now. I'm not sure why there's dirt on that hopper, so I'm probably gonna have to pull it out of that conveyor. Um, let's get some solar panel up here, the power cables for this, and then I have not hooked up the sluice box or the wash plant yet, which is completely fine, because that's going to be up ahead, I think, if I remember correctly. So we need to place a solar panel, and I think this looks like as good a place as any. So I did have another question though. I haven't built a coal plant in a while. I wonder if they have like a conveyor access point to them to where I can just make that thing dump straight into a coal plant and do this not cheating. Let me check. I'm just curious. Coal coal plant. So we do have the coal screen. Coal plant says it generates from coal. Does look like it has a pipe and a conveyor input on it. Uh, so if that's the case, yeah, conveyor speed. So let's just try it out. I'm here to learn. So we're gonna pick up this conveyor belt and we're gonna attach a coal plant to it. And from here now, I need to find the the ding dang that you hook up your power cables to. I don't normally just keep placing stuff through dirt, but uh, I don't know if there's any better way to do this. Um, do you need to blow up another space here? Does chunks of the ceiling primarily drop after detonating? 'Cause I did hear some ceiling falling after. Trying to find the hookup here. I mean, I guess there's an easy way to figure this out. Where does it jump to on snap? Okay, the top. So it's up there somewhere. Usually looks like a spark plug thing, so that's it right there. I am gonna try to unbury it because this is something that would have to be, well, at least the motor would have to be exposed to function. So now let's take this cable and hook it up to this. Oops. one there. Oh, actually, I think I need to do it to a pylon because you can only have one coming out of the factory. So I need to go to the highest powered pylon I can buy. And we're gonna put that just right here on the back. So now remove cables. So now we can go from this guy. This is 1 of 5. And we need another power input, or did I already hook it up? I guess I already hooked it up because it's not in my inventory. So we should be able to go back to this pylon and run it back over. That wasn't the plan, but I fell in there anyways. And we're gonna come over here and plug this one in. And now we need coal, and a decent amount of it. I got 1131 in my inventory. Because in order to fire this thing up, I need to add coal. So seems to be filling itself up. I don't know what that's about. Let's turn this on. And this on. And I know that that's gonna kind of screw up and put dirt into my... Okay, it's got a good amount of fuel at the moment here. So let's take and bring the truck back out. And we're gonna get some more coal to make sure we don't run out of anything down here. Getting dark, so we're gonna need some lights. We might as well go this way because that's where we're gonna be going to continue on with the factory itself. I did mess with the field of view a little bit, makes it a little bit easier to see what the hell I'm doing. Probably not going to be very precise, that's for sure. Next question though. If I drop this in here, is all the dirt just going to pile out the end over there? Or, yeah, shit. Let's shut that off real quick, and we need to add a sluice box and a sell point. I think that's gonna work for now. And a sell point. The dirt is definitely gonna complicate this. So let's make another hole. I just need to be able to see the dynamite so I know how far in I'm placing it. I'll place it right there. And the detonator. Apparently that was too far in. I can just back up and place one right in front of this. I thought that was going to work better, but it didn't. And now we need need the sell point. And I think that'll work. Let's find out. So what we want to watch, well, first of all, I don't want to dump that on the other side. So that should all go down, get fed through the conveyor, up to the top, which is not moving anything on this conveyor for some reason. How? I thought that was the way to do it, I thought. Or is it supposed to go that thing to a trommel? But that conveyor should still be working. I get that the coal chute is supposed to just take coal out. The pay dirt should have continued on to this. And then this thingy should have sorted it. So what am I doing wrong here? This is on over here, right? Yeah. And that's all attached. This is pulling pay dirt into it, which it shouldn't. Well, that was because I knocked it on that other thing, onto this. Is this on? Yeah. So what else needs power? Unit load, grid load. Is it that it's stuck right here? I figured it would just dump it out if that was the problem. So if I pick this one up, it's still not just randomly dumping. What is going on with this? Apparently I can't pull this out either to try to unjam it. Definitely a little confused, because I was pretty sure that is how I had it. Where did I just put all this? I feel like I separated it more first. Like, did it go through a trommel or something first? Conveyors. I don't see a trommel. Production, here we go. So we got a coal screen, which I already bought. Shaker screen, sort out ore. sluice box, a trommel, sort out dirt, pay dirt, and gravel. I know I need that, but I just don't know where in the system it goes. I swore it went at the beginning. And then I know I'm gonna need a shaker eventually. And a jaw crusher, and a cone crusher. And that's... and a froth floater, but I'm running out of space here in my little inventory stuffs. So maybe we'll try the trommel into the coal screen. Because I swore the coal screen says use to sort out coal. So wouldn't it still feed... Oh, hey, I just remembered. If you go into the store and you scroll down, there we go. The coal shows you that any material in, coal out, and everything else out. So there's no reason that that should not have worked the way I put it together. I gotta make sure that's the coal screen. Right like that. It should work just fine. Except for the part where there's definitely a chute there that I just... Hey, wait a minute. Do I not need the chute? Is that what's going on? Oh, what the hell? Oh, my inventory's full. I was like, what the... So let's come over to this hopper. And we're gonna put all of my pay dirt in it. That for some reason I have a bunch of different stacks of. Maybe we'll throw some... I don't know if it'll resort that or what, but it'll give me some inventory space. Dang it. We're gonna have to fix that later. Pick up this chute. And then put the coal screen up here. I still feel like it's gonna dump right there. So let's see what happens if I hit consume. Where is it putting it? Return. I have no idea if it was just loading up that conveyor or what, but for some reason it does not seem like anything attached to this conveyor is working. Still pay dirt right there. Let's pick that up. I don't know if maybe that thing's facing the wrong way. Oh, what the heck? I got a solar panel and I'm trying to place the elevator. So, where's the arrow at? So that I can tell which way it's facing. Oh, I very well could have put it way too low or too high, or it had pay dirt in it though, so I would like to think that it was right. Is that? That looks lower. So let's try this again. Is that right? I feel like that's going way too low now, is what's going on. Okay, so this was a good idea until... Oh no, that is right. I think that's it. We might have got the issue so. Yeah, this was a good idea until I need to